Friday the 13th, Part 4, the final chapter. When the movie starts, we get a recap of the first three films to get us up to speed on the current events up until this point.
Friday the 13th? When she saw.
After the recap, we're live from the crime scene from the last film. But is he truly dead? Let's continue.
This the guys believe in the wet stuff?
This time he got 7 kids and 3 bikers. This time they got him.
As they go to haul Jason's corpse onto a stretcher, we get a good old-fashioned jump scare. Over at the local morgue, the dead hockey mask-wearing killer is being checked in.
This your last?
Got one more over there.
Well, shit, man. You couldn't find a better place to put your goddamn sandwich, you fucking slob? Then we get this movie's answer to the hospital scene from Halloween 2.
Meet me in the cold room.
Axel, I am not going to take any more orgasms for you.
And wouldn't you know it, another jump scare. Oh, fuck off, Axel, you fuck.
Just came to watch the news.
They're watching the news, and Jason's little killing spree is the hot topic.
The man responsible for the murders in Wessex County this past week is at this moment in the Wessex County Medical Center morgue.
Yeah.
That's you they're talking about on TV, pal.
And murder turns these two sick fucks on, I guess. But remember, this is a Friday the 13th flick, and even though Jason is dead, he still ain't having that shit.
Jesus Christmas! Holy Jesus jumping Christmas shit!
Did this man just say Jesus jumping Christmas shit?
Jesus jumping Christmas shit!
Yeah, I thought that's what he said.
Jesus jumping Christmas shit!
Jesus jumping Christmas shit. Priceless. After all the jumping Christmas shit, we get this pretty sweet kill here. Holy Jesus jumping Christmas shit.
Holy Jesus jumping Christmas shit!
Followed up immediately after that, we get this brutal kill here. Yep, Jason's back, motherfuckers. Cut to the Jarvis residence where we meet the Jarvis family.
Turn that down. Mom, I got 98,000.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tommy Jarvis, played by the one and only Corey Feldman.
Getting pretty terrific at making those things.
Thanks. I just customized it.
The place next door is being rented out by 6 middle-aged teens for the summer. Or I guess you can call them the 6 victims for Jason's body count later.
Where are we now?
Lost? We are lost.
Yeah, that's a little more fitting. This is where we meet my 2 favorite characters of the film besides Tommy Jarvis, Jimmy and Teddy. Jimmy's played by the iconic Crispin Glover, and Ted played by Lawrence Monason.
BJ Betty?
Teddy's giving Jimmy some advice via the old quote-unquote love computer.
It says you're a dead fuck. A dead fuck? I did not say it. The computer did. There is no computer. Aha! There's no Betty either.
Around me a familiar face.
And I'm a dead fuck.
Well, not yet at least.
God, I'm horny.
The middle-aged teens are cruising down the road when they see a hitchhiker trying to flag them down.
Hey, honey, you got a sister?
After just totally passing the chick up, Jason shows up out of nowhere and murders the bitch. The dead fucks, the teens, finally arrive.
Handsome, much you are.
His name's Gordon. I'm Trish.
Hi, Trish.
Hi.
Teens are walking down a trail, and Ted is just reminding Jimbo of what a huge simp he is when they meet 2 twins biking down the trail.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it. Hi.
Hi.
Essentially just 2 more victims for Mr. Voorhees later. Seriously though, Jimmy and Teddy are probably the most relatable out of the entire group.
So always do it with someone new.
But as far as all the other middle-aged teens, I could really give a less of a shit about them. It's been a while since we had a jump scare, so... Jump scare! Now, it's time for a little skinny dipping.
Alright!
On the way home, the Jarvis vehicle breaks down. Because, of course it does.
Can you fix it? Need a screwdriver.
Over at the skinny dip zone, we get another jump scare. Damn, really piling them suckers on there, huh? Meanwhile, Trish and Tommy are still stranded when a mysterious figure comes walking from out of the woods. And then, yeah, another motherfucking jump scare.
Dropped iron.
Turns out the guy's a hitchhiker out in the local area, and he says he's hunting for bear.
What are you hunting for up here?
Bear.
You can't be hunting for bear.
But we as the audience know he's actually hunting for some Jason. Upon arriving home, Tommy brings Rob up to his room to show him his badass mask collection. This scene definitely reminds me a lot of myself when I was a kid. We're then treated with one of the best scenes in not just any Friday the 13th flick, but in any flick known to man. The Jimbo dance scene. Rob figures it's time to get back to the hunt and hits the road. Across the street, all the middle-aged teens are getting drunk and horny. You know someone at some point has to break the damn rules.
I am going to kill him. She was mine. I think you should run that through your little computer.
One of the chicks decides that she wants to go for another round of skinny dipping because, you know, titties.
Paul?
Jason's naked alarm goes off, and he stabs the bitch right through the bottom of the raft. I'm sure that's definitely not the kind of penetration she was looking for, huh? Back over at Club Middle Age, your boy Jimbo is getting a little lucky. And Ted? Not so much.
Want to give Teddy Bear a kiss?
Around me are familiar.
The boyfriend of the girl that got stabbed in the raft goes out to check on her and just ends up murdered as well. Shit! Right in the dick! Rob's camping out when he hears a noise coming from somewhere in the woods. He sees someone lurking around his tent, and when he goes back over there, this is what he finds. He broke his fucking gun! Oh, shit! One of the twins goes to leave, but her sister is too busy in one of the rooms getting that Jimbo dick, so she decides to head home by herself, but just ends up getting murdered somewhere off screen. Damn, hung her ass up like a Halloween decoration or some shit. The storm causes the power to go out, because, you know, horror movie.
Anybody home?
I will say, the storm sets a very spooky tone for the film. Mrs. Jarvis goes to look for the family dog, but finds Jason instead. Trish and Tommy return home to find their mom missing.
Mom?
So Trish sets out into the downpour to find her mom.
Stay here and fix the lights.
She stumbles onto Rob's tent, and to escape the rain, she goes inside. Then, fake out jump scare.
What the hell are you doing here?
What are you trying to do? Kill me?
Cut back to the party sex house, where we get a scene that feels like it's straight out of Superbad.
Wish I had dead. Fuck. You're incredible. I got a boner.
Jimbo goes downstairs to flex about getting his fuck on when he presents something for Teddy's little bitch ass to run through his quote-unquote computer.
Why don't you run this through your computer, teddy bear?
It was great.
He was great, man. Jimbo figures with all this newfound puss he's been getting, it's high time to celebrate. And what a better way than a big old bottle of champagne. Thing is, he can't seem to find the godforsaken corkscrew.
Corkscrew for the wine bottle. Ted,
Luckily for him, his old buddy Jason's got him covered.
where the hell's corkscrew?
And you know that chick that Jimbo fucked? Well, she's upstairs getting fucked yet again, but not in a good way this time. Yeeted! Back at Rob's tent, he tells her what he's actually hunting out here, and it's no motherfucking bear.
But he's dead.
Jason's body disappeared from the morning.
Oh my God. Tommy's at the house.
Teddy's watching some skin flicks from like 1928 in this motherfucker, while being extremely drunk. He goes up to the screen to kiss it, I guess?
Teddy bear kiss.
When Jason shows up to give the final cut of the film. Immediately after, we get this super brutal shower kill. Jason then shows up to ask her a question. Rob and Trish get to the Jarvis house and find Tommy, but their mom is still missing. And right as she's going to call the cops, this happens.
I'm not getting anything.
I want to go next door.
Ain't nobody making any calls on Jason's watch. They go over to the murder house because, you know, they gotta. Rob figures that he's wearing some pretty thick plot armor and goes down into the creepy basement. And yeah, you probably could have guessed it. That doesn't really go too great for Mr. Rob the Hunter. Then we get the obligatory body strewn all about the house scene. Definitely a classic scene for sure. After all seems calm for a bit, Rob drops back in. Jason bursts through the window, and then that final chapter, final chase, is on, baby. Jason corners them in Tommy's room and comes bursting through the door with his axe like some Jack Torrance shit. He's getting in, and Trish picks up Tommy's TV and brains his undead ass. We then get this tense scene here. Jason chases her back into the death house and has her cornered up the stairs. With nowhere to go, she bolts out the fucking window. Shit, if she survives this, her back is going to be fucked in the morning. Tommy's in the bathroom giving himself a quick haircut, while his sister is literally fighting the masked maniac downstairs. And she's not doing too bad of a job either. Well, she was doing pretty good. Tommy runs downstairs to confront Jason.
Jason! Jason, don't you remember?
Jason then becomes extremely confused by Tommy's new look, tricking Jason into thinking he's seeing a former version of his young self or some shit. Trish then grabs a machete and chops off his fucking mask. Oh shit, you've done it now. Tommy then jumps in to deliver the final blow. Damn. Tom Savini was just on a different level. They go to embrace and it all seems to be over when Jason's hand moves. And for good measure, to make sure he's really dead this time, Tommy whacks him with the machete at least 12 or 13 more good times. Damn, Tommy. I think he's fucking dead, man. Shit. Think you got him. The final scene takes place with Trish in the hospital.
Can I see my brother now?
Sure.
Tommy comes in and the ending hints that Tommy is now going to be the crazy one and possibly the new killer in the next film. It definitely insinuates that, despite this film being dubbed the final chapter. And with a wicked freeze frame of young, bald Corey Feldman, the movie ends. Okay, first things first. Gotta go ahead and say that this is one of my favorite films in the franchise, next to parts 3 and 6. Tom Savini is back yet again with his iconic makeup effects.
I got to kill Jason. I gave him birth in part 1. It's like a Frankenstein syndrome. I'm taking care of killing my monster that I created, okay?
This was the first film where Jason was donning a hockey mask the entire time. Well, until it gets knocked off at the end. I will say that the film definitely has way too many jump scares. One of them was a chick getting spooked by a broken tree branch. Like, come on now. But other than that, and a couple of off-screen kills, this is all around a very iconic slasher flick. And also, gotta talk about Ted White's performance as Jason. One of my favorite Jasons for sure. A true undead maniacal force to be reckoned with. What else can I really say but go rent yourself a cabin out in the woods, lock the doors so no maniacs come wandering in,
What happens if a psycho wanders in?
and check out Friday the 13th, Part 4, the final chapter. It's a real head splitter. I guess I'll go ahead and let Jimmy close us out. See you guys on the next episode of Monster Mash. Take us away, Jimbo.
That's